So now we will go to Ole Miss. First two are going to be dubs: Louisville, Charlotte. Brant.
Where's that Louisville game? Is that in Georgia? Is that the Chick-fil-A kickoff?
I did
Yeah.
it when I wrote it down. I did not see that it was, but
Hmm.
it sounds like it probably should be in the
Let's see here.
Chick-fil-A kickoff.
That game is actually in Nashville.
Okay. Oh, playing at
Okay.
tight stadium.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
Yeah.
playing
All
in
right. So
Nashville.
2-0. All right. So now they play LSU. Now that
Loss.
game's at. Well, okay. Well, you're going to take my thunder away. I was going to try to give Ole Miss a little bit of hope. It's early and it's at home. So
Yeah.
it
Oh,
could be
that hey,
50-50.
Ole Miss LSU. That you talking about some hatred? I would just like to get a drone and fly that drone over the crowd and just watch all the fights in the crowd because that they already didn't like each other. I didn't really realize how bitter of a rivalry that was.
Yes.
And until you start reading, you start hearing some things, and you start listening to people talk, maybe that went to some games, and then you add all of this stuff with Lane Kiffin, Frank Wilson, all this stuff going back and forth. That could be nasty. That could be really nasty, and especially the players going back and forth, swapping teams, and
Yeah.
man, that could be that could be an interesting show right there.
Yeah. Feinbaum, what you got on that game?
It's all Katy Perry's fault, man. It always is. But I don't know. I'd be interested to be at a tailgate with those two teams playing. I don't know, man. Hate drives a crazy bargain, and I think that Ole Miss is going to have a lot of it. But I mean, I give it to LSU. I don't really see Ole Miss is going in there and outplaying them. But oh, by the way, Bo, I think Chick-fil-A kickoff is Auburn and Baylor.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah, no, I'll
It's gonna
take.
be a
I'll
dub
take,
for the SEC.
I'll take LSU.
Yeah, Baylor's
All
not
right.
beating Auburn in that game, but anyway.
So I have a quick question for the mob before we get into these last 8 or 9 games. LSU fans, who do you hate more, Ole Miss or Alabama? Ole Miss fans, who do you hate more, LSU or Mississippi
Mississippi
State?
State.
Let us know. This is intriguing. I think both of them hate each other. Recency bias.
Chad, I say we go straight back to like 1988 and just put the steel cage up and just let them fight it out.
The blue one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old school blue one, and
Yeah.
it's last man standing. Got to
Hey.
crawl over the top to win.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for that. All right, so let's do these next 3 at Florida, at Vandy, Missouri. I got I actually have Ole Miss winning those. Bo.
That Florida game could be tricky, especially after coming off the LSU game. Then you got to go on the road. I'm going to say L on that one. And then they got a bye, and they'll come off a bye, and then they'll smash Vanderbilt because they'll get their legs back up under them, and then they'll beat Missouri at home too.
Yeah. I actually think if they beat LSU, they lose to Florida. If they lose to LSU, they're going to beat Florida. I think it'll be some kind of weird
Could be.
brand.
Could be, but I think that LSU game is circled on the calendar.
Oh yeah,
And if I were going to have to play Ole Miss, that would be the week that I'd want to play them as the week after, regardless of what happens. They are going to pour everything they have into that game.
yep. Brant, what you got on those 3?
I absolutely agree. If they don't, I think if they beat LSU, they lose to Florida. I think if they lose to LSU, they beat Florida. They beat LSU, they lose to Florida. I completely 100% agree. It's the only thing, and I don't know if you saw my rant on Tuesday. I'm sure you were turning over in your grave when I said that the Big Ten now owns college football. But let me tell you something. The only good thing about the SEC is that week in, week out, you're getting your teeth knocked in. Okay, and that was kind of my big thing when I was talking about the Big Ten on Tuesday. They got really a solid, really good 5-6 teams, but it's pretty much it. It's just the top, but the SEC, man, every week you're getting hit. So I say one of those games for sure they lose. If Ole Miss beats LSU, turns around, beats Florida, and then goes and beats Missouri, I mean that'd be mighty impressive for them. But I'll take them losing one of those.